Welcome to the Netripulse Multi-Speciality Hospital. This is a lifetime license software and it works on any Windows operating systems like Windows 7 or 10 or any LAN systems from Windows 2014 onwards. There is no monthly or annual subscription and you are the owner for full version and all of software is installed in your system. This software comes from an established organization with over 2 decades of services, and this software is in use in over 20 countries worldwide with over 10,000 clients and growing. For download the software, first we have to go through our website and click on that product which you want to buy and click on buy now. Or you can buy from Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal or Paytm also. If you are international customer, so you can convert price into USD, and if you want to get a CD, so click on add CD shipping charges. Then click on buy now. After that we have to add all details on the buy now page and select any payment gateway, or you can click on generate invoice for online payment. You will get a checkout page. Click on checkout, you will get a payment page, and after giving payment, the message will be coming for download the software in link or your email also. Click on that link and download it. After downloading the software or wait you get CD or DVD version, you will have a zip folder. Extract the file at a location in your system and open the folder to locate installation guide. Please follow all 3 steps one after another in order of 1, 2 and 3 steps for successful installation of software. First step for checklist before installation. Second step for SQL Server installation guide. And third for product installation guide. During installation of third step, you will be asked to enter product key. This you can find in your registered email when you download it or as a text file in the CD or DVD. During installation, now I am going to take you through the software to show how easily you can operate the software. After installation, you will find a desktop icon and on click, you will get a screen to create an administrator who will have complete rights on all process of screens. You can set up a ID and password here and remember it for login anytime later. Now I am right here username, ID and password. Giving the permission for that user and click OK. So details are saved. You can write here organization details. Write the organization details. Select logo of your organization and click OK. Details are saved. Login it using ID and password. Now go to the setup, administration and controls. Login it using ID and password. You can now add additional users, doctors, specialties, lab tests or investigations in each of the setup screens as you find in the setup and administration module as shown in the screen here. Here you can add additional users. Here you can set up corporate companies. Here you can register insurance company. Here you can set up laboratories. Here you can set up investigation or test. Here you can set up specialties details. Here you can set up doctors or consultant details. Here you can set up ward room details. Here you can set up patient services details. Here you can set up insurance contract details. Here you can set up doctor's consultation charges details for inpatient general, outpatient general, inpatient corporate and outpatient corporate also. You can add here duration also for general and corporate patient. Here you can set up the reference doctor commission details. Here you can set up the packages for inpatient and outpatient. Here you can back up your data or entries into separate CD or portable drive or pen drive anytime, periodically or weekly, monthly, 3 months or yearly so that you can restore them back later when you want it. Here you can add the email and SMS configuration details. All screens in the software will have add, update, search, print and quit so that you can update and patient data anytime based on user permissions. Now I will show you how to set a patient appointment when they call you or visit you. For example, if a patient wants to take an appointment at 8 p.m. slot, you can do as I show you now. First check the schedule of doctor and set up the appointment duration which can be 10 to 20 minutes or more based on each specialty of doctor. Then you can pick 8 p.m. row in the table and double click to add the patient name. Write a patient name and we have now fixed the appointment. If you want to edit, you can double click the same row and edit it. Do the changes as when you want to do it. In outpatient management, in patient search, here you can search the patient details. Now I will show you how to register a patient. Firstly, you need to select the category, which can be general, corporate or insurance patient based on their payment mode. Secondly, you need to enter patient details or bring the appointment duration based patient here, and add the minimum entries as shown here, or else if you want you can add all details in the screen now or later. I am giving here the patient details. You can add here the patient image also with the personal information, consulting information, development information, and save it. Details are saved. You will get in print of this report here. After registration, I am taking you for e-prescription from the doctor. This can be used by doctor on his laptop or desktop, and all registered patient will be available to the doctor in case you are in LAN environment. Now the doctor can advise patient medicine test and also can write some brief from his diagnosis. You can give here the investigation, primary drug information, final diagnosis, and click on add. Details are saved. You will get in print of this report here. In outpatient consultancy cancellation, you can cancel the consultant here. Here you can give the investigation to the outpatient. Select the patient name, give the investigation, and save it. Details are saved. You will get in print of this report here. Here you can give the patient services to the outpatient. Select the patient name, give the service name or add the service name. Click on save. Details are saved. You will get in print of this report here. In outpatient cycle report, you can search the cycle report for the outpatient. Select the patient name. You will get the outpatient consultation report, outpatient investigation report, outpatient services report, and pharmacy report also. In inpatient management, in inpatient search, here you will get the patient details. Here you can register the patient details. You can add here the ward information, patient history, consult information, and development information. Here you can give the prescription to the patient. In ward management, in inpatient bed transfer, you can transfer the bed of the inpatient. Select the patient name, give the ward name, and save it. Details are saved. In bed occupancy search, you can search the bed details here. In manage doctor visit in patient, here you can register the doctor visit to the patient. Select the patient name, give the consultant name, and save it. Here you can cancel the doctor's visit consultation. Here you can give the investigation to the inpatient. Here you can give the services to the inpatient. Here you can collect the charges of the inpatient. Here you can manage the discharge details of inpatient. Here you can prepare the bill of the inpatient. Using this screen, you can discharge the patient and give the details, give the summary to that patient. You will get in print of this report here. In patient cycle report, you will get all the cycle report here. In cashier management for inpatient and outpatient, you can manage the outpatient payment for consultation bill, service bill, investigation bill, pharmacy bill also. You will get the print of this report for all the bills. In inpatient outpatient investigation management, here you can give the investigation result template to the inpatient or outpatient. Select one of the patient name, give the investigation code, give the normal value, give the test done by, and save it. Details are saved. You will getting print of this report here. Here you can merge the investigation results. You will getting print of this report here. Now go to the central pharmacy. Login it using ID and password. Here you can manage the location, add a new location. Here you can manage the drugs, you can add the drugs names and details. Here you can manage the suppliers, you can add the supply details. Here you can add the pharmacy list of client pharmacy. Here you can manage the purchase order details. Here you can manage the receiving with purchase order or without purchase order. Here you can manage the supply payment. Here you can manage the issues with indent. Here you can manage the sales or rise bill. Select the barcode. Select batch number of drugs. Give the number of pack. Click on add to grid. Select the patient name. Give the details and click on bill. Details are saved. You will getting print of this report here. In credit or pending bills, here you can clear the pending bill of patient. Here you can manage the sales return of patient. Here you can manage the purchase returns. Here you can manage the issue returns. Here you can search the drug details. Here you will get all summary reports here. Here you can manage the report header. Here you can set up the new user and configure SMS and email details. Here you can set up the opening balance. Here you can back up your data. Now go to the main page. In client pharmacy, login it using ID and password. In manage indents, here you can manage the indents of drugs. Here you can manage the receiving of drugs. Here you can manage the sales or rise bill. Select the barcode, select drug name, batch number, give the number of pack, click on add to grid, select patient name and click on bill. Details are saved. You will getting print of this report here. Here you can manage the sales returns of patient. Here you can search the drug details. Here you will get all summary reports. Here you can manage the pending bills. Here you can manage the issue returns of the patient. Here you can edit your password. In finance management, log in it using ID and password. In setup administration, in administration module, here you can add the categories details. In create company, here you can create a company, you can register the new company. Here in setup general ledger, you can set up the general ledger, give the details and save it. Here you will get the chart of account, you will get the information of that. In finance material purchase, here you can create a purchase order. Here you can receive the materials. Here you can enter the vendor bills. Here you can purchase the returns. Here you can create a sales invoice. Here you can enter the sale or payment details. Here you can add the sales returns details. Here you can enter the voucher details with the department name, cost center, voucher type, account type, sub account of, give the general account name, give the information of all details, give the hospital bills details, give the patient type, patient category, bill type, bill status, check the one, give the pharmacy bill details, give the bill type, bill status, check all, give the credit, click on add to grid and save it. Details are saved. You will getting print of this report here. Here you will get the debit entries. You can add the debit entries here. Give the department name, cost center, debit type, account type, sub account of, general ledger account name, give the amount, click on add to grid and save it. Details are saved. You will getting print of this report here. Here you can enter the credit details. Give the department name, cost center, credit type, account type, sub account of, general ledger account name, with the amount and add to grid. Click save. Details are saved. You are getting print of this report here. In funds management, here you will get bank receipts. Here you will get the receipt of reconciliation. Here you will get cash receipts. Here you will get the cash receipt reconciliation. Here you can transfer the funds using this screen. In asset management, here you can create a fixed assets. Here you can fix the asset maintenance. Here you can set up the asset depreciation. In setup budget and control, here you can set up the budget category. Here you can set up the budget planning. In new user creation, you can create a new user. In reports module, here you will get the balance sheet. Select the account name and click on financial report. You will get a year-wise report here. Here you will get the profit and loss statement. Give the account. Click on final year report. You will get the final year report here. Here you can print the trial balance. You will getting report here. Using this, you can close the account. In Pediatrics module, in child growth, You can add here the child growth and development chart. In neonatal, you can add here the neonatal assessment and record details. In immunization, you can add here the child immunization schedule. In immunization control, here you can add the vaccination due date alerts. In medical history, here you will get the medical history of child. In Dentos module, log in it using ID and password. In patient registration, in setup administration, log in it using ID and password. Here you can set up new user. Here you can set up the specialties details. Here you can set up dentist details. Here you can set up corporate companies details. Here you can set up the surgeries details. Here you can set up the services details. Here you can set up the configuration of SMS and ML details. In patient registration, here you can register a new patient for general and corporate patient. Here you can search the patient details. Using this, you can log out or exit the screen. In inventory module, log in it using ID and password. You can add the details for fixed asset, current asset and consumable asset also. Here you can add the item details. Here you can add the vendor details. Here you can add the purchase order details. Here you can add the receiving details for with or without purchase order. Here you can search the receiving history. Here you can add the discarded item details. Here you can search the stock details. Here you can add opening balance details. Here you can select the inventory type. In activities, in appointment, you can add here the appointment schedule. In diagnosis, you can give the diagnosis to the patient. Here you can dealing with appointment. Here billing without appointment. Using the screen, you can schedule the recalls. In reports module, here you will get all summary reports. Just I show for list, user list, click preview. You will get the report here. In MIS report, you will get all the MIS report for all the summaries. Just I show for patient summary, click preview. You will get the summary report here. In utilities, in clinic details, you can add the clinic details here. Here you can back up your data. Now go to the main page. In report module, you will get all summary reports here. Just I show for list, click preview. You will getting print of this report here. Thank you for watching this video. Please note you can get free training anytime at your convenience for you or your staff by calling on 9666 999 800 or 9666 999 885 or send an email request. Thank you.